Hey guys, what's up? It's Cameron here from Alpha Global Media. I want to talk real quick about creating funnels and how that can affect your business and what you guys can use and do to take your business to the next level by creating systems and putting systems in place to not just automate the process. You don't want to automate everything, but you want to automate a lot of the things that take a lot of your time away, which is the whole point of getting into this entrepreneurship game. That's if that's what you were into getting into. So this is what I mean by creating funnels. If you, doesn't matter if you own an e-commerce business, doesn't matter if you own an online marketing business, doesn't matter if you own info marketing, any kind of business, doesn't really matter. You can always use funnels in your system. And that all comes down to digital marketing and how you use that. You can even use it in real life too, because it plays a lot into how you spend your ads and how you can get people to convert based on a certain steps that you put them through. So I'm gonna explain really quick on what that looks like, how you guys can implement that into your business, and there's all kinds of different funnels. I'm just gonna keep it real simple with you, so you understand and you can kind of tweak the things that you're looking for. So the whole point of the funnel is to get your prospect to do a specific action at the end of it. If you are working towards trying to getting leads, you're just focusing on getting leads for a certain prospect, you can create a lead magnet or a lead funnel to collect leads and from whatever traffic source you're using. So it doesn't really matter. What does matter is if you're trying to sell something on the end of it, you're creating a sales funnel. You see what I'm saying? So whether it's a webinar funnel, it can be all kinds of funnel, like a back end. You can sell somebody on high-end products. It doesn't really matter. The point is to get your juices flowing, understanding the importance of creating funnels in your business, because they are vital and they're a great way to brainstorm ideas and how you're going to get people to convert throughout your entire sales system. And that's what I do in my business. So let me just draw something really quick up for you guys really quick. And this is just a basic lead magnet funnel right here. So you got, it's basic, okay? So 2 boxes, right? You got, the first one's going to be, the first page they're going to land on is the sign up page where they opt in. So it's going to be the opt in page, the squeeze page, the landing page, whatever you want to call it. The whole point of that entire page is to collect their email address. And what you're going to be doing is giving them a benefit on that. Now, I'm sure you've heard of this before. I'm not trying to bore you to death if you're like a marketing genius or anything. But the whole point is that, yes, there's certain pages for specific actions. So that's very important to break it down in those little pieces. A lot of people get overwhelmed and confused with all this information coming in, and they don't really know how to strategically strategize their business to where they're taking specific actions instead of trying to do a whole bunch of tasks in one day, and that's really exhausting, and I get that. So the whole point of it is, yes, so after they opt in to the first box, which is the first page, is to collect their lead, they move over to the thank you page. Now from the thank you page, what a lot of people do, they don't just take them to a thank you page, because that's kind of like wasting the momentum you're having with the prospect that you just collected, even if it's cold traffic. So the best way to keep that momentum going, remember that it's a big point. Momentum in business is very important. So make sure you're always trying to keep up the momentum in your business, because that's what keeps you scaling your business. The second page, so you want to take them to the landing page, you want to take them to the thank you page, and then what you want to do is give them a tripwire offer. Give them a low dollar offer that's going to pertain to the back end core offer that not really the back end, the core offer that you're trying to sell them on. So this is great for e-commerce businesses, because this is what I plan on doing. I'm going to test this, so I'll let you guys know if this works for me. My whole goal right now is to figure out a way to sell wholesale products. Sell products at wholesale on Amazon without using any promotions, without using any coupons. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make well over $2,000 in a matter of maybe 2 days, 2 to 3 days, with this marketing technique that I'm going to build and I'm create. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. I'll create a whole case study on that and what happened if I have to tweak certain things or something. But yeah, the whole point of this is to really, well, let's use that as an example. So the e-commerce business like Amazon, the best way to get people to buy your high-end products, or even if they're not even high-end, where they're you have a $25 product, you can have people go through a certain series of steps, make sure they're a buyer first, make sure they have the money, integrate a super URL, shoot them over to Amazon, and you know, get your not only like a boosted ranking, you're gonna also get a sale, and from that sale, you can follow up on that with your prospect and get that review that you need to increase your rankings. So that's very helpful for a lot of you people doing a lot of Amazon work, because I know there's a lot of you doing Amazon work because I do it. And a lot of you have been asking me about what I do, so that's what I'm doing. So that's just a heads up on what's going on with that. But back to the whole topic, funnels, you guys. They're fun, they're awesome to create, they're really intricate. You can really do a lot of things to do. You can mix and match certain things, you can pull out certain things and then plug in another thing. It's really cool. You can you know, like integrate like content sequences into it. So a lot of software plugins out there that do that, but what you want to do is start like mapping this out. I got a whole graphical like board kind of like chart thing that I use like almost every day to map out where I'm going to take my business next and how I plan on scaling it. And that's very important when it comes to business in general, because if you're not like planning, if you have no plan of action, you have no target goal, you're not going to hit. You're not going to hit anything. You see what I'm saying? So the whole point is to get you to think in that kind of way to where you know what you're trying to get them to do, and then you're putting them through a certain sequence of steps that's going to actually get them to make micro commitments to get them to that end result. You know, quick tip I want to give you guys: if you are having trouble targeting your audiences, trust me, I've had problems with this. So I'm hitting you up with this. If you're having trouble targeting your audiences, think about it in this way, okay? Think about what kind of benefit your product offers. If you can think of the benefit, what is, because that's what people are buying it for. They're buying it for the benefit, not what the product is. If like I have a well, I'm not going to tell you my product, but I have a product that is very hard to get an idea of where my target audience is, because it can be very broad and it can be like vast and all that, because it's really a general product kind of like that. So what I have to do is actually have to break it down and figure out, you know, where they actually buying it for. You know, what's the benefit of it? Once I found out the benefit of it, I did my research, found out companies that offered more of that benefit, and that's how you can target those audiences, because you can plug in those companies' names into Facebook. So I hope this gave you guys a lot of value. This is Cameron Smith from Afterglow Media. I'm a marketer, and I want you to be one too. And if you guys hit me up on Snapchat at scameron, that's with a Y, not an O, so make sure you replace that. And hit me up and subscribe on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, my bad, for more of this content. If you guys have any questions, you know what to do. Just hit them in the comment section below, whether you're on Facebook or whether you're on YouTube, doesn't really matter. I got answers for you, for your marketing questions. Just hit me up at any time.